Yo, so I just checked out, well, you might be watching this video for the first time. Glad to have you here, Renegades, at the second part. The second part of Rent Halftime Nas Retake at my Reaction Drive-in. AOS216 Reaction Drive-in, that is. Yo, so I just saw the video. Posted it. It's up. You can go check it out if you haven't already. But we about to get into some stuff right now, right? We're going to talk about it. So, you know, I got to put my little criteria together. I got to do my criteria. We got to be honest. You know what I'm saying? This is not going to be for you if you're a diehard fan and you don't like nobody else's opinion of your favorite artist. You might want to check out now. I'm going to tell you that right now. You might want to check out. Go on about your business. For those who love an honest opinion, I welcome you. Have a seat. Enjoy your time. Get your beverage. You know what I'm saying? Get your snacks. You know what I'm saying? We about to chop it up. So my first criteria is always going to be the first 30 to 60. For those who don't know what this is like an A&R type of like a industry thing where, so when I was younger and I used to do like internships and stuff at labels, you know, they would like, if you was a brand new artist, they'd be through somebody's demo in your lap to go listen to it to see if it had potential that they should even think about checking out the artist. Or they'll have you listen to somebody's studio recorded album and they're already signed, but they just want your input, especially if you were young. They wanted your input specifically to know if they should put the song or the album out or not. But you don't have all day to listen to a complete album, not even an EP, and digest it. Because you got an assignment. You're probably supposed to listen to like about, you're probably supposed to run through about 15 to 20, projects and then separate them into the piles. So this first 30 to 60 seconds of halftime is based on what stands out, if anything. If nothing stand out to you, be honest. If nothing specifically stands out to you, be honest. For me personally, when I heard the track, because first of all, I already knew what it was by just the title, Halftime Nas Retake. And I was like, oh, so it's kind of like a cover, you know what I'm saying, when somebody raps over somebody else's beat, you know what I'm saying? So I was like, oh, okay, boom. So when I first heard the beat, I go, oh, snap, this takes me to a place. You know how difficult this is? I'm going to tell you why this is mad difficult, off the rip. Because Nas is referred to as one of the greatest of all time. So anybody who knows the catalog, excuse the people, I got the landscapers are doing their thing. You might hear lawnmowers in the background. The next door neighbor house is, I got the landscapers at mine. They doing their thing, and then the next door neighbor is so goofy because he might see this, because he's literally just using his lawnmower just to ride up and down. He ain't even cutting no grass. He just transporting himself from one location to the other with the lawnmower. Oh boy, he's just wasting gas. But anyways, if you know Nas's catalog, right? Anybody who knows Nas's catalog, you immediately start comparing. Like, you about to hop on this Nas track, man. You better do your thing. So immediately when I hear the Nas track, I automatically get excited. Like, oh snap! All right, bet. The thing that caught my attention first is Nas's beat. And then I hear his vocal. His vocal, because I'm not used to hearing his cadence, his vocal tone, it sounds unique to me. For all I know, there's a whole bunch of people from where he's from who sound like him just normally talking. But as many, I'm talking about, there's many rappers I've ever heard, many artists, I'm talking, oh my gosh, he sounds unique to me. Like, I listen for a vocal, a beat and a vocal, And I'm gonna throw that one popcorn at him immediately because I immediately went, okay, without really paying attention to any bars. I like the vocal and I know the beat already, so this I could work with this because he got to be spitting, number one. So, like I said, popcorn. Two. This is if nothing caught your attention, like maybe you don't know that's Nas's beat. You know what I'm saying? Maybe his vocal is not unique to you. Maybe nothing stood out. That's okay. For those who did, this might be the first part for you. After the first 30 to 60, right? If nothing stood out, then it's got to be what stood out now. When you're still listening to the song. You still listening. What stands out now? For everybody else who something did stand out before the first 30, 60, this criteria is what held on to your attention. Because you already got grabbed in the first 30. What kept your attention? The same thing that all of a sudden kept my attention could be what grabbed yours at that moment. You know what I'm saying? That could be what it was. You know? So when I hear him talk about his mental health battles and then, pimping my pain, turning lemons into lemonades, like, I like hearing stuff like that. Even within the lyrical bars that he's displaying, where he's showing off his skills, but he's actually, if you pay attention, he's telling you about himself. And it's dope. And then the way he switches styles throughout it, I was like, okay, it ain't just one format of a delivery. He's switching it up, which is what'll keep me invested in what I'm listening to. So, boom, second popcorn. Second. Third criteria is, are you left with something? Whatever that may be. After the song is over, maybe you're just in a good mood. Maybe you heard a bar that just stuck into your head, a quotable rhyme that stuck into your head. Something, whatever it is. Maybe it's something. Maybe he says something that makes you reflect on your life. Whatever that case may be, it could be different for different people. For whatever that may be. What is it? Like, what did you take out of there where you went, oh, yeah. You know what I'm saying? For me, it kind of took me back to a place like of why I like hip hop. You know what I'm saying? Like, not just rap music, because this is not rap music. I'm talking about hip hop, the culture. His whole video is about the hip hop culture, from the way he's rapping to the dressing. I know some people gonna look at like, what? Hip hop is culture, from the way people dress to the way people talk to the way they carry themselves. It's a daily life thing. The way people carry themselves and they do things. It's not even like it's not even about race and all that, because this, oh my gosh, when you think about, like, he's not even from New York. He's not from New York. We're talking about a style of music and culture that originated in New York City, in a hood. And we talk, Ren is in a whole different country. And you see the influence. And you, just by the way he carrying himself, you see the hip hop on him. So, and I thought, like, yo, that, like, imagine, like, we can relate and we don't even live in the same country, which is like the coolest thing. Like, sometimes we might not even speak the same language, but yet there's something that we could relate to where we just feel like we are fam. And that's like hip hop culture in as a whole. So it just unites people, to be perfectly honest with you. So it gave me that. Like, every time I hear like real true hip hop, I get into that mode. And this put me there after the song was over. I just felt like, I just felt that hip hop is all on me. So I was like, yo, this Ren is nice. You know what I'm saying? For anybody who gets it, Ren is nice. So, third popcorn. You know what I'm saying? Now we got a different point of view. The fourth is replayability. Looky here. We need to be honest. replayability. And I'm talking the way, I don't know how they do it over in different countries, but I know over here in the U.S., these radio stations have a tendency to play something, especially if they think it's hot, every hour on the hour, to the point it kind of burns out. If we're talking streaming platforms, we're talking it's within everybody, it's within all them playlists and strategically placed within a certain, at a certain point within a playlist, maybe within the first 5 to 10 songs, because, somebody might not listen to all the songs in the playlist, but you probably definitely heard the first 5 to 10. And if you were just just humbly just jump from playlist to playlist, you'll hear, especially if it fits the vibe of the playlist, multiple times. So all I'm asking is, if halftime comes on, and you probably just heard it an hour ago, or 2 hours ago, or maybe it was just yesterday, you heard it was yesterday. Do you skip it, or do you let it play, is what I'm asking. And I'm saying, be honest, because some of y'all, rap music ain't your cup of tea, and which I can understand. You know what I'm saying? Do you play it, or do you skip it, or do you need to be in the mood for it? I'll say this: after I heard High Ren, I already have a different, expectation for him. Where if I would have heard this first, High Ren would have made more sense, because it's like, maybe, I'm pretty sure this probably, I would assume this halftime came out first before High Ren did, which would have made sense in in a certain order. So for me, like, if it comes on, I might let it play, but then again, I might skip it because I'm just not in the mood. Because I know the beat and everything, and it's cool, but I still might not be in the mood for that. In compare, basically, if I'm looking at it compared to his other thing, like, that I heard, like when I hear High Ren, I know where he can go. So something like this, maybe in the beginning I would have been cool with it, because every now and then I'll let it play because I just want to hear them bars. But then again, I might rather hear something else. So half a popcorn, half. Because there's a chance I might let it play, then there's a chance I might go ahead and skip it to go listen to something else that Ren did, or just go listen to another song altogether. I'm gonna just be perfectly honest with it. So with that being said, halftime, I gave it 3.5 basically. If you put it all together, it's 3.5. It's 3.5 out of 4, which is still damn good, because it's like, I do like the song. Like, he's nice. Ren he ain't no joke. So 3.5. I did say in the last one that I want to jump into the Bob Marley cover with I think the name of the band is Big Push. So I do want to hop into that. So that should be my next reaction, unless somebody hops into that Buy Me Coffee and requests something else. So until the next time, and the next time, and the time after that, and then the time after that, and the next video, and then the next video down that line, AOS is signing off, man. Like, comment, and subscribe. I'm out.